My journey with diabetes began over 20 years ago. It was a time filled with questions and some uncertainty. The diagnosis arrived not as a sudden shock, but as a slow realization that my body was changing. I remember feeling a mix of concern and curiosity. How would this change my life? What did I need to do to stay healthy? This was the start of a long path, a path of discovery about my own health. It was a challenge, but I decided to face it head-on. I knew that understanding this condition was the first and most important step I could take. I wanted to learn everything I could, not just to manage it, but to truly master it. The early days involved a steep learning curve. I had to become a student of my own body, paying close attention to every little signal it sent me. I learned to check my blood sugar levels and understand what the numbers meant. It wasn't just about avoiding high sugar readings, it was about finding a stable, healthy balance throughout the day. This meant understanding how food, activity, and even stress affected me. It felt like solving a complex puzzle, where I was both the player and the board. Each day brought new information and a deeper understanding of the intricate dance between lifestyle and blood glucose. The journey was not always easy, but every challenge was an opportunity to learn more. Over the years, my perspective shifted dramatically. I stopped seeing diabetes as a limitation. Instead, I began to see it as a powerful motivator for a healthier life. It pushed me to make choices I might have otherwise ignored. It encouraged me to eat better, move more, and be more mindful of my overall well-being. This condition became my personal health coach, constantly reminding me of the importance of self-care. It taught me discipline and resilience. I realized that managing diabetes was not about restriction, but about making positive, informed choices that benefited my entire body, not just my blood sugar levels. This 2-decade journey has been one of continuous adaptation and growth. It has taught me the incredible resilience of the human body and the power of knowledge. I learned that with the right approach, it is possible to live a full, vibrant, and healthy life with diabetes. It's not a sprint, it is definitely a marathon. The key is to stay engaged, stay curious, and never stop learning about your own health. My story is a testament to the idea that you can take control of this condition. You can transform it from a daily burden into a reason to build a stronger, healthier version of yourself. When I was first diagnosed, medication became an essential part of my daily routine. I started with metformin, a common and effective drug that helps the body use insulin more efficiently. It was a reliable ally in my initial efforts to get my blood sugar under control. For many years, this was enough to keep my levels stable, as long as I was careful with my diet and activity. However, our bodies change over time, and what works today might not work as well tomorrow. As the years went on, my doctor and I noticed we needed a bit more help to keep things in check. This is a normal part of the diabetes journey for many people. We decided to add another medication to my plan. This new medicine worked in a different way, helping my pancreas produce a bit more insulin when I ate. Combining these two medicines gave me better control than either one could alone. This taught me a valuable lesson. Managing diabetes is a dynamic process. It requires regular check-ins and being open to adjusting your treatment plan. It's not about failure. It's about adapting to your body's changing needs. Working closely with my doctor, we found a combination that suited me perfectly, helping me maintain excellent control for many more years. Of course, medicine is only one part of the puzzle. I quickly learned that regular exercise is just as important, if not more so. Movement is medicine. I make it a non-negotiable part of my day. I particularly enjoy brisk walking and high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. A brisk 30-minute walk after a meal can do wonders for my post-meal blood sugar levels. On other days, I will do short bursts of intense exercise like sprinting for 30 seconds and then resting. This type of activity is incredibly effective at improving insulin sensitivity, meaning my body needs less insulin to do its job. The key to exercise is finding something you enjoy and can stick with. It doesn't have to be running a marathon. It could be dancing, cycling, gardening, or even vigorous housework. The goal is to get your heart rate up and use your muscles. I make it a habit, just like brushing my teeth. This consistency has been fundamental to my long-term success. The combination of the right medication and a commitment to daily movement has been the cornerstone of my strategy. It's a powerful duo that has allowed me to live well and feel great for over 20 years. Food is a powerful tool in managing diabetes, and learning what to eat was a game changer for me. Early on, I was told to simply avoid sugar, but I soon realized it was more nuanced than that. The most important change I made was adopting a lower carbohydrate Mediterranean-style diet. This way of eating is rich in vegetables, healthy fats, and good quality protein. I fill my plate with leafy greens, colorful peppers, broccoli, and courgettes. These are packed with fiber and nutrients, but have very little impact on my blood sugar. It's about eating real, unprocessed food as much as possible, which nourishes my body from the inside out. Healthy fats became my friend, not my enemy. I include things like olive oil, nuts, seeds, and avocados in my daily meals. These fats not only provide energy, but also help me feel full and satisfied, which reduces cravings for sugary snacks. I also focus on protein from sources like fish, chicken, eggs, and legumes. Protein helps to stabilize blood sugar levels and is essential for maintaining muscle mass, which is particularly important as we get older. A typical lunch for me might be a large salad with grilled salmon, drizzled with olive oil and sprinkled with seeds. It's delicious, filling, and keeps my glucose levels steady. One of my simplest and most effective tips is to always read food labels. You would be surprised at how much hidden sugar is in so-called healthy foods, like low-fat yogurts or pasta sauces. I learned to look at the carbohydrates of which sugars line to understand the real impact a food would have. This simple habit helps me make smarter choices in the supermarket. I also plan my meals for the week ahead. This takes the guesswork out of eating and ensures I always have healthy options on hand, making it less likely that I'll reach for something convenient but unhealthy when I'm hungry. Staying hydrated is another crucial piece of my daily plan. I drink plenty of water throughout the day. Sometimes, when we think we are hungry, we are actually just thirsty. Water helps the kidneys flush out excess sugar and keeps everything in my body running smoothly. My approach to food isn't about deprivation, it's about abundance. I focus on all the wonderful, delicious foods I can eat. This positive mindset makes healthy eating a joy, not a chore. It's a sustainable way of life that has kept me healthy and in control for 2 decades. Managing a long-term condition like diabetes is not something you should do alone. Building a strong relationship with my doctor and healthcare team has been absolutely vital. I see my doctor not as an authority figure who gives me orders, but as a partner in my health journey. We work together. I go to my appointments prepared with my blood sugar logs, a list of questions, and any observations I have made about my health. This allows us to have a productive conversation and make decisions as a team. This collaborative approach makes me feel empowered and responsible for my own care. Being a good patient means being an engaged patient. My doctor has often complimented me on how well prepared I am. She once told me, "You make my job easy because you know your body so well and you come ready to work with me." This kind of feedback is incredibly encouraging. It reinforces the idea that by taking an active role, I am not only helping myself, but also helping my doctor provide the best possible care. I listen carefully to her advice, but I also share my own experiences and preferences. This two-way communication has been the foundation of our successful partnership for many years. This journey has taught me to be my own best advocate. You are the expert on your own body. If something doesn't feel right, or if a treatment isn't working for you, it is so important to speak up. Don't be afraid to ask questions until you understand. Don't hesitate to discuss your concerns. A good healthcare professional will respect your input and work with you to find a solution that fits your life. Your voice matters in your own healthcare. This proactive stance has helped me navigate changes in my condition and treatment plan with confidence over the past 20 years. For anyone living with diabetes, my advice is this: you are in the driver's seat. Your journey may be long, but you have the power to control its direction. Embrace the knowledge, build your support team, and celebrate every small victory. Learn from the challenges and never lose hope. With dedication and the right mindset, you can not only manage your diabetes, but thrive with it. It is a journey of 1,000 steps, and each one you take towards better health is a step towards a stronger, more vibrant you. You can do this.